take so long to do drugs?
Is that Rainbow Dash on your shirt?
I don't want to feel the feelings.
I need to eat a bunch of cheese boxes.
The best parts of hanging out with these guys, without the hangover.
What's up, killer?
Oh, what's up, Uncle Bindle Stiff? That's from last week.
Yeah, that's a callback. What's up,
Absolutely.
bean sniffer?
Fuck.
Yeah.
Meat catchers and bean sniffers.
Meat catchers and bean sniffers.
And rainbow, all fucking Rainbow Dash. What else do we got in there? Frankenstein. Oh, fuck.
Frankensteins and sweaty ball elbow times and some manner of ointment and salve.
And Rosalie.
And Carla, get your ass in here. We've got things to do.
Welcome to Zig and Larry Ignore a Topic, the only show that gives you all of the stupid running jokes that you've never remembered from the last year plus.
And
right
we
up
never
front.
remember them. We never remember them. Just get them out of the way.
Hey, how's everything going, buddy?
It's
I'm
dandy.
sorry.
It's dandy. I was going to try to do the thing. I was going to try.
Do the thing. Excuse me. We just talked about it.
We did.
Do the thing.
We actually.
And I'm going to fuck it up immediately. Go for it.
That's D plus effort, C plus results. Are you ready for your close up, Mr. DeMille? nice cock alphabet.
You almost just looked at me and said nice cock, which nice. I appreciate.
Hey, good crank. Hey, if this is your first time listening to this show, remember every episode is evergreen. I'm stealing that. I stole that from somebody else, and I fucking hate that term.
I don't even know what it means.
Every episode kind of stands by itself, but we do have all these running jokes. Go back and check out the rest of the shows. Trust me, episode 1 was great. Then there was a few that weren't, but it's worth the journey.
I would skip pneumatic tubes.
Fuck you.
I'm just trying to hurt feelings.
That was her fun. Love the pneumatic tubes, and I love pneumatic tubes. But just go back and do that. Also, if you want to see our big dumb stupid faces, check us out on our YouTube channel, which is conveniently titled the same thing as our show. You can look it up, give it a like, give it a subscribe. Same with
I dare you to hit the dislike button, you bastards. Is that how you do it? I'm sorry. How do you do it?
Yes. You know what? Fucking hit dislike. I don't.
How do you promote?
For guys like me and Zig, it's any attention is good attention.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
But yeah, fine. Just like and subscribe. It costs you nothing. But
only 2 grown adults who got detention at work.
But we're also, what are we brought to you by today, Zig?
Today, as in every other day, we are brought to you by Squarespace. That's right, Squarespace.
AdamandEve.com.
No, that's my other show.
Take a Squarespace and stick it up your butt with AdamandEve.com.
First person who finds my other show, by the way, wins a prize. Hit us up at zigandlarryignore-a-topic@gmail.com if you found my other show. We are brought to you by Spliff Society. Spliff Society offers unmatched quality with these 100% natural leaf spliffs, handpicked, hand-rolled by professional artisans. All of our spliffs are toasted to provide a perfect harmonic balance of low smoke and relaxed flavors, so they won't interfere with the taste of your favorite herb. 100% organic, all-natural spliff, and no filter, no glue, no wax, no chemicals, no
bullshit.
That's right. We're reading the exact copy because last week we phoned it in.
Yeah, we sure did.
Spliff Society, actually, but do go check them out. We've been brought to you by Spliff Society for quite a while now, and they are phenomenal folks.
Yeah, they're good.
Their product is great. Check them out. Buy a couple of things from them. Send them to us. You don't have to keep them. I mean, give them to whoever
send
you
them
want.
to us. We'll take
just
care
buy
of them.
I mean,
also,
once you buy them, they're yours. You can wipe your ass with them for all they care.
This episode also brought to you by Lil Guy Fieri.
God, are we still doing this? Okay, Little Guy Fieri, everybody.
Little Guy
I didn't
Fieri.
even notice he's holding a little fucking cheeseburger.
Yeah,
on a plate. All right.
You like visiting a little bit of Flavor Town, just a little tiny Flavor Town. Then what you need is Lil Guy Fieri, the mayor of Little Flavor Town.
Remind me to quit making fun of the guy's look, because it's too easy. It's like making get a priest touching a little kid joke at this point. B, he's a really cool cat.
Yeah.
And L, I don't have a fucking Popeye figure. He
Right.
does.
Yep.
So fuck me. He's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, are you not drinking bullshit this week, bud? Hey, if this is your first show, Larry usually likes to drink horrible bullshit. We drink while we do this, obviously. And he likes to drink horrible bullshit just to piss me off. His whole family revels in the fact that I hate it now. And are you just drinking a literal beer?
This is
a beer, right?
Yeah, it's a beer.
Thank you.
It is It's a Icelandic white ale. It is imported from Iceland.
Well, that's why it's Icelandic. I didn't need to read between the lines on that one. But...
Well, I just thought I'd help lead you down the path.
It's Icelandic. You know where it's from? Portugal? Correct.
Yep, correct. Sure.
They invented the
I don't know geometry.
Is it good? I've never had a beer from Iceland.
It's quite good. It's quite tasty.
Imported directly to you in the middle of nowhere, Illinois, in the middle of the country from Iceland.
Actually, it was procured by my wife when she was up in Wisconsin with her sister and her mom.
Oh, nice. That makes more sense. In Wisconsin. Yeah.
They just shot it towards Wisconsin.
Well, I have to go to like especially anything around here. Like if you don't want a macro beer, everything still is a goddamn IPA. Yeah. Everything. And now they're getting it's a quadruple hopped IPA. Why? Stop it.
If I wanted to drink cat piss, I'd just go down to the alley and get it fresh out of the tap.
We go to a place just not too far from here, and Ange likes white ales a lot. She likes white ales and pilsners. And like with all this craft beer selection, it's like there's maybe 3 different breweries that have a decent one. Yeah. And we like always buy the same one because she's like, everything's a fucking IPA. Quit making IPAs. We know you can. I could put a bunch of hops in my fucking underpants too and make them smell really strong. Yeah. Doesn't mean you should.
That's the thing. You know, I like some IPAs, but it feels like breweries, when they fuck up a beer, they're like, well, we were trying to make a Pilsner, but it got ruined. So we put more hops in it and now it's an IPA.
You can cover up so many goddamn mistakes.
Yeah.
Just by adding
hops? Absolutely. Trust me, I tried to do that with my first marriage.
And that's why in prison, when you're eating another man's asshole, you have to do it with jelly. As long as you put enough jelly on it, it's the same idea. So it's the same idea as hops with beer. I know it was a weird jump from A to B there, but my life has been specific.
I don't know if it's that weird. If you put enough grape jelly on anything, I'll probably put it in my mouth.
Welch's does make a grape jelly in a squeeze tube now, and I think that they were just thinking about men and the plight.
Yeah, absolutely. If you just get a little bit up in there and then around it, you got a rim and then just a little right up in there. I'm just going to keep hitting my microphone. How about that?
We're talking about
that's professional, isn't it?
We're talking about an aggressive rim job.
It's not aggressive. If there's grape jelly, it's loving and careful, and I'm doing it for the love of the game.
As long as it's not that horrible mixed fruit that they always try to give you at a diner, mixed fruit jelly. No. That just reeks of the bottom of like the berries. You know, they were
mixed fruit. Fuzz. Mixed fruit jelly is the hot dog of the jelly world.
And not even like it's like the cheap hot dogs at Aldi's. Like you can get good hot dogs at Aldi's, but I'm talking like the one you get 8 for 79 cents. Yeah, and you bite into it, and you're like, that's why.
Oh, I can taste the teeth and beets.
I'd rather eat anything I found in my own bathroom before I clean it.
And have.
Oh, speaking of which, before we get into anything, I'd like to tell you a little bit about my week.
Yeah,
if you could.
Of course.
Took the dog. This is a very special episode.
To a singles bar.
I took my dog to a singles bar because it's the only way my wife lets me go. I call it the dog park. No, I took my dog. Well, it's a Chihuahua, so I took my animal. I strapped the marmot to a to a leash, and I took it outside just to embarrass me. And I went on the most interesting walk, as I've told you before. Which you're going to be here next week, so I can show you the house. Where the gentleman has turned his front yard into what appears to be a Vietnamese melon patch. It's actually very impressive. He's done it all with found wood and twine, and he's got like this trellis, but he waters it in the rain. That was the interesting part for me.
The phrase Vietnamese melon patch sounds
what it is.
I'm sure it is, and I'm just saying it sounded like Like you could just string that together and be like, hey, look at this Vietnamese melon patch. Be like, I don't think you can say that at church.
It's the guy who's taking a shit outside of the pharmacy on a tree. He's a Vietnamese melon patch. No, but I think that's what it is. Like just from my loose knowledge of what a melon plant would look like, but he's also trellis all these things. It's very impressive, and he's growing his own food in this tiny front yard. He waters it while it's raining, though, and that I don't kind of understand.
No,
but it's his afternoon. I mean, okay. But so I was walking past that. So you have to walk past that, and then you go to the other place where the old woman dumps food for birds, she thinks, even though it's mostly for rats at night after the birds are done with it, because that's who's coming out at night to eat these after the birds have gone to bed. She's feeding rats. And what was on the docket today, Larry?
I'm gonna guess some manner of vegetable detritus, and
that would make more sense.
And some Polish leavings.
Not even. No, sorry, can't even give you close. What it was a combination of, I shit you not, cooked whole head-on shrimp with cooked whole nail-on chicken feet that had been dumped on the fucking lawn between the road and the sidewalk. Now, as so there were birds picking at it, and in Chicago, so it's a combination of like sparrows and pigeons mostly, but there's usually a bunch of them because they know, hey, there's a crazy bitch that throws pasta salad out. What'd she bring us today? Shrimp and fucking collagen feet. Holy hell. Is it our birthday? Let's go get some. So what I do like to do is I keep the dog real close and I bunch up the leash, and then I just let him spring into action, because one of the things he loves to do is scare the shit out of birds. It's just his joy. He's a tiny little chihuahua. I let him have it because fuck that old lady and fuck the birds. So he just goes after them and he jumps. So I walk past the guy who's watering his patch. I look down and I'm allowing the dog to spring in the action to scare the birds, while also making sure he doesn't put one of those little fucking chicken feet in his mouth, because a found dirty chicken foot will mess up anybody's colon, especially an elderly chihuahua. He's got issues regardless. He doesn't need help with found shellfish. So he does that. And as he springs into action, he does this great thing where he like jumps and his fucking four paws go out, and he scares them all. The fucking cow, they go crazy. And then a pigeon shit on my fucking head. I shit you not.
They're
almost
fighting back.
I almost always wear a hat. So happily enough, it wasn't as gnarly as it could have been. I was wearing one of my beat up ball caps, and I only knew that I had been shat upon because I saw a white splatter go right in front of my eyes, right over the bill of the hat. The bird had shit right in the front of it, and I saw.
I assumed you were going to say because of the weight.
You know what? I can't. I want to pretend like I remember a little bit of a drop, like I felt it. I don't know if that's true. When I tell this story in 2 years, I will say it was a pile. You know what I mean? Yeah. But for now, I can't tell you. But I did see the right in front of me. I went, yeah, that tracks.
You had to check and make sure it wasn't that bum that was in front of the CVS.
So the little old lady who looked in her fridge when I got to clean out all these fucking shrimp and chicken feet and give them to the sparrows has now aggressively shat on my head.
Well, with a diet like that, what do you expect from it?
I'm so ready to leave this neighborhood.
No, you're just going to move to Florida where seagulls will then shit on you.
No,
it will look like that end scene from Ghostbusters when the Environmental Protection Agency dude just gets all of the marshmallow goo dumped on him.
I was gonna say I want to get shot on by a pelican. I'm guessing those fuckers could lay some piles. I only saw one in the wild last time I was there. In the wild, I mean, like I was at the beach. There was a fucking pelican, but I'd never seen one eat a fish before. I thought it was cool. The locals don't give a shit. It's like them watching pigeons eat chicken feet. You see that every day. But I thought it was cool. Those things are big. I'm like, shit. If that thing shits on your head, you're gonna know about it.
Yeah, we
just suck up your commute.
Again, another one of those phrases that sounds like a racist phrase, but it's not. Just going down to the beach when we were down there in North Carolina, just see these like groups of pelicans flying in. Be like, look at this flock of pelicans. We're like, that just sounds wrong. Sounds like you shouldn't. Hey, check out this flock of uppity pelicans.
Right next to that Vietnamese watermelon patch. I see what you're talking about.
Oh yeah. Right next to the Vietnamese water.
No, just melon patch, not
melon
watermelon
patch.
Melon patch.
Look at these. Because that was the other, when they'd land and they'd walk around and be like, they look so like full of themselves. They look like, look at me, I'm a pelican. Get out of here. Go fuck it. I'll punch a pelican. I give a shit about a pelican. I mean, you could fit my whole head in your mouth. Go for it. I'll make you choke, you fucking piece of shit. I'll fight a pelican.
Okay, that you just went down a really aggressive road.
It really was. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm just realizing that we do like spit take racial slurs where it's like you have to, or double take rather. It's not, but it sounds like it could be.
Yeah.
We could do like a children's coffee table book of things that sound racist but aren't.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at this Vietnamese melon patch. Look at this flock of uppity pelicans. Look at this.
It's birds. No, the man's growing melon.
Oh. look at this hat wearing squirrel. What? Is that even a thing? Probably.
Oh God, I can't wait till you come in my courtyard. Out front.
You can't wait for me to come in your courtyard.
You said you were going to. You promised. You threatened promise.
Well, $50 is $50.
It's a haven for squirrels because there's one big fence and a bunch of tall trees, and they keep away from the rats that are eating chicken feet not terribly far away.
Sure.
But this is okay. This is how old I have become because I want to tell you this. I think it's interesting. You're going to be mildly interested. Anybody who was born in the 90s is going to go, what the fuck are you talking about? Why do you care? Okay. There is a jet black squirrel in my courtyard.
That's
a
fantastic.
Wild jet black squirrel. There's just a shit ton because all squirrels look the same. They're all fucking gray squirrels. You know, there's red ones in the UK, but we got gray ones. There's one that's jet fucking black. I call him the night squirrel, and I think he's amazing.
You've got a goth squirrel.
Yeah, in my mind, he has superpowers. I don't know where he came from. He's just genetically, he's the anti-albino.
And during the day, to calm himself down, he just listens to The Cure's greatest hits.
It's just, why doesn't Dad like me? I'm just different.
It's Friday, I'm in love. I you know what? Gotta admit, like, I like The Cure. I really do.
You do?
I do. I like The Cure.
Oh,
you know why? You know why? Because they were never up their own asses the way like Morrissey and the Smiths and all them were. The Cure was just like, we just
loop them all in together. I don't know.
Really? See, I like The Cure. I like The Cure.
See, it's like it's all the same for me. It's like any hot sauce that costs less than $2, they all taste the same. Like it's just the same four things. You know?
Look at this. Look at this Vietnamese melon patch talking about $2 hot sauce. Look at this flock of uppity pelicans talking about cheap hot sauce.
Look at that guy over there. He's a jet black squirrel.
Look at this jet black squirrel. Oh my God. Seriously. We need to have like a coffee table book of things that aren't racist that sound so.
Mm-hmm. And literally every single one of those things was in the context that it was supposed to be in.
Yeah.
There's a Vietnamese man growing melons. You saw a bunch of pelicans together. That would constitute a flock. And there is
a jet black squirrel.
Yeah, there's a night squirrel.
That's the thing. I think if you use the phrase "look at this" before anything, it sounds somewhat racist.
What if you say, "Look at this fucking"?
Look at this. Like if we were to stand up, look at this fucking flat tire. It's because the way you say it. You could be. I don't even know what that would be. This fucking flat tire. Look at this fucking CVS. You know, it's just everything.
Look at this fucking CVS. Some guy shit in front of it. I'm never gonna let that go. Any excuse. Terrible. I fucking hate myself, but I'm going to keep doing it.
Look at this Arby's hot roast beef sandwich.
I know exactly what that is. And I'm going to leave it at that.
Yeah, we should We all know what that is.
A mosque. Just trying to come up with a thing it possibly could not be. Either you've frozen or you're taking the biggest drink I've ever seen in my life. Oh my God, you didn't freeze. I said mosque and you drank the entire Icelandic white beer. I thought you were frozen.
I was just hoping that if I froze long enough, you would just end the call and we could stop right there.
I was just trying to think of the most opposite thing to a woman's vagina I could think of, and a religious building was that at that moment in time.
Yeah. That's a look. I've tried to think of others. Look at this. Look at this lover of Tu Wong Fu. Okay, see now that does that. No. You're right. As soon as I said it, I know exactly what that is, and that is Ukrainian gymnast.
2/3 of a pickle jar. Look at this fucking 2/3 of a pickle jar.
Look at would you look at this jar of mayo?
See, now you're just thinking about what's in your fridge.
I was, yeah.
And you're literally picturing your fridge in your head. Like, mustard. No, I can't say mustard. Look at this leftover Chinese. No, that's bad.
Look at these fucking farmers market carrots.
Look at my bougie produce. That's a good one. Look at this fucking bougie produce over here.
Look at this fucking bougie produce. That's hard to say, but you know it's worth it. If you can get
it's hard to say, but it's easy to mean, and I think that's important.
Yeah, I think that's as we all know, as we all know, that's the most important part. I feel like I had something to tell you about this week, and I just forgot.
Great TV. Like what? Like, hey, I had a great story. What was it? I don't know. 2/3 of a pickle jar. That's a 2/3 of a pickle jar moment right there. If you tell me something, dude, I heard the best joke. What was it? I have no idea.
I don't remember.
That's a great 2/3 of a pickle jar, pal. That's
2/3 of a pickle jar. You know what? Let's look at this 2/3 of a pickle jar over here.
Or a lidless pickle jar. I think of something that's like that's almost useful.
Look at this lawnmower with no gas.
Gasless lawnmower.
Yeah,
it's almost useful. Well, I mean, you could bludgeon a guy to death with it if you want. You could bludgeon a hobo with it. It's the next week, so the hobo can now mean whatever we want again. We don't have to pretend like we care.
I always care about my people.
But not hobos. Hobos are not my people.
Coriander and orange peel.
That's what happened to you this week? This empty air brought to you by 2 empty heads.
I was hoping that bit would be better, but it wasn't. All right.
Yeah,
well,
that's all right.
Fuck it. There it is.
There it goes. Well done.
Look at that.
Good job, pal.
Look at that. Here we are. All right. Hey, you want to get into the shit today?
Let me get into your head and just fucking cozy in.
Hey, you know what we're gonna do? We know what we're gonna do since we're on
the show.
Zoom.
Hopefully, eventually.
When have we ever done this show?
Well, never. Well, twice. There were like 2 good ones.
Yeah, well, no, that's the thing. We put it right out there. Zig and Larry.
C+ effort.
C+ results. We put it right out there, though. We ignore a fucking topic.
Yep.
So I don't even want to talk about the topip yet, but I do want to show you something.
Oh, I'm turgid. Okay, go for
it. All right, because no, you're gonna like.
You're gonna show me something. Okay.
Yep. Oh.
If I hear a zipper, I'm turning off the fucking computer. Ladies and gentlemen, Larry has learned how to screen share on Zoom. Oh God.
All right.
Sign of the apocalypse. Am I to read this? Now, I'm just curious.
Please let me read it.
Will this be recorded on the YouTubes? I honestly don't even know.
It should be, yes.
Okay.
Parents furious after library uses actor in monkey costume with fake penis to encourage kids to read.
Hold on. Do that again, because I fucked it up because I was ahead of you. So say that again.
Parents furious after library uses actor in monkey costume with fake penis to encourage kids to read. First off, look at this. Look at this half a pickle jar.
Lidless pickle jar. Can we go with lidless? I like that.
Lidless
pickle jar.
Yeah.
Somebody, Rosalie, write that down.
Carla?
Lidless pickle jar means something that's almost useful. Oh my god, it has nipples. So he's in. Oh wait, you're about to scroll down. Can you see the crank on it?
Oh,
no, okay.
not yet. But here.
Oh, okay. So it's.
Hold on.
Let me just describe. Okay, can I just describe the picture that I'm looking at real quick? If you're not watching us on the YouTubes, you probably should be. Oh, by the way, follow us on Instagram if you can. If you find us, email me at zigandlarryignore@gmail.com and you win a prize. But so it's a monkey costume. It's also very, very colorful. It's just like it's a spandex suit that has fur all over it, and the full is all the colors of the rainbow. Just like it looks like Rainbow Dash pooped out a monkey. He's got roughly monkey-like makeup on, and on the chest there are nipples that look oddly human.
And way low.
So I don't think they're his, but poking out of the fur, which you don't need in a cartoon rainbow monkey costume.
No.
You need them less. You need them more than you need the crank. But yes, let's continue. Let's go down this road.
The parents in East London, England were up in arms when an actor wearing a monkey costume, complete with a fake penis, showed up at the local library as part of a program meant to encourage children to read. The Summer Reading Challenge is a popular education contest held by libraries in the UK. You know what? Let me just take you to the video. Can I just take you to the video, Zig?
I don't see why you fucking wouldn't.
Here you go. Watch him run out.
What the fuck am I looking at? There's more.
No, it's just a repeat.
Yeah, but no, there's more actors.
Yep, there's a giant strawberry and
shoes.
someone dressed like an iguana,
maybe.
Perhaps a bearded dragon.
But why does this make children want to read?
I feel like it's more of a threat than it is. Look at this. Look at this group of uppity pelicans.
He's there now dancing at the street aggressively while holding a sign, I'm guessing, that says "We'll scare your children for food."
But here's the thing: when the monkey is jumping up and down, its fake penis is slapping its own ass, which is also a bare ass because it's a monkey.
Oh my god, it's a monkey bare ass. You're right, and it's slapping it back and forth like he's dinging the Liberty Bell. They're using this to teach kids how to read.
Yeah,
seriously, butterfly in the sky. I went with LeVar Burton. He did make me want to read. This makes me want to do other things, and I don't know what this does to a 6-year-old's brain other than fuck it up. I have no idea.
I just love that we are watching this 16-second loop because
we got to get rid of that real quick. Why are they running out of the library and now assaulting cars with their sexuality?
I don't know, man. It's just a bunch of lidless pickle jars running out here.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't understand. There you go. There's a better picture of your monkey costume with a big old dick.
I like this guy's comment. How many library/counselor eyes had to behold the rainbow dildo fuck monkey before he was released into the wild to delight the children of Redbridge? And you can only imagine that's done in a British accent.
Absolutely.
Hey, that's very apropos of my background, so that's nice.
Yeah.
So that, and he's gonna. Do we have any context? Like, was this a prank? Was this somebody who's nuts? Is this somebody who's gotten paid to do this before?
This year's theme for the Good Maze Library in Redbridge was, quote, Wild World Heroes, and the actors who showed up to launch the contest included someone dressed as a strawberry, another as a frog,
okay,
and a monkey.
And that's the story.
Seen that?
And everything else is just
as seen in a video circulating on the internet. The actor in question wore a rainbow monkey costume with a prominent bare backside and his nearly impossible to ignore manhood flopping about.
People were not happy with the unnecessary appendage attached to the simian costume. Of course not, making an appearance at an event geared towards children. What is going on?
Apparently,
it's
this
not
is
even
meant to
anatomically-
encourage kids to pick up reading for summer. Well, they're going to be reading some manner of periodical, and it's not going to be.
Yeah, it's the newest copy of I'm Okay, He's Fucked Up. I don't. How did you come across this nugget of knowledge? And how do we hire these people? How much is it going to cost to put that bitch in coach and fly him over here and teach my neighborhood how to read?
Okay, from the Red Bridge Libraries. During an event put on at the library today, there was a performance by a carnival arts company. Unfortunately, one of the animal costumes was inappropriate, which we were not aware of at the time of booking. We deeply apologize for the offense caused. This is being looked into, and a further statement will be made. This event was arranged by Vision and not Red Bridge Council.
Arranged by one of the Avengers.
Complaints passed on by the leader and deputy leader, we cease the performance and are truly apologetic for the distress caused to residents. This will never happen again.
How could it happen again? How could it happen the first time? And I love the fact that the woman dressed as a strawberry and the woman dressed as a frog must have been in on it, and they had a conversation. Is Nigel going to be wearing his monkey costume for the children? Oh, that'll be lovely. Like, what the fuck are you thinking? Like, just like, yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. You know, meth is new in the UK. I'm going to do it.
That's the thing. Like, the dude that did it was like, I'll teach these kids something. It's not the kids. No, I don't. It's not something I want to do for around the kids. But here's the thing: I'm going to teach these uppity parents I'm going to teach these uppity pelican parents how to deal with some shit. Sexuality isn't a problem. It remains unclear how the rainbow dildo butt monkey joined the roster of characters to launch the summer reading challenge.
I mean, I'm liberal enough that I believe there is a time and a place and a proper venue for rainbow dildo butt monkey. I bet you there's plenty.
Absolutely.
I don't think that a library at 8 a.m. Is it like? It's also
no. A children's library at 8 a.m. No, the library that you were at
would be the most normal thing ever. Yeah,
absolutely. Just Carl getting into the Judy Blume books, and Stevie poking at the construction paper with and then just rainbow dildo butt monkey running through.
It's just, but it says he was there to. Actually, I keep saying teach, and that's wrong. He was there to encourage children to read, as in read a book and take your eyes off of this flopping dick in your face.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah.
You bring me the best toys. You really do.
I do my
They're
best,
often
buddy.
dick related, but that's okay.
Well, you know me.
You just Google funny crank videos and just see what happens. Hey, this guy's got a dick hanging off of his arm. That was last year. What do we got now? Well, that guy just is in the wind. We haven't heard anything from him in over a year. This guy dressed like a rainbow monkey, and he went and scared children with a wang. Perfection.
Sig, hold on. I've got a theory. Because Rainbow Dildo Butt Monkey takes place in England. Where did Frankenstein live?
Also England.
Yes.
The UK definitely. Was it England? Definitely the UK somewhere.
UK. It's all the same thing. I don't know.
To us, yeah. To them, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, they have weird money, and they're ruled by a tiny baby and an old lady.
That woman is immortal.
And has seen more military action than most men who have ruled our country. Anyway, so what if Frankenstein finally got from the arm actually attached to where it's supposed to be?
Quick, we've said this a bunch of times, but if this is your first episode, we did a couple episodes where we talked about Frankenstein. In the UK, a guy let his dick fall off due to a septic infection. A bunch of amazing guys made him a new dick, attach it to his arm so the blood flow will help it grow, but he never was able to schedule the surgery to put his crank from his arm to his unit, and we call him Frankenstein. That's where we're at. You're all caught up now with our last episode. You can also skip intro if you want, like it's Netflix.
I feel like this is like when Stanley would come on to Spider-Man and Friends at the beginning to be like, hey, listen up, true believers. We've got something. Here's last week's story.
It's almost impossible to sum up Frankenstein in one breath. I just did my best.
You did.
Yeah.
It was fantastic. So what if they put it on there? Because I mean, it was a good looking. I mean, it was for a rebuilt.
We've said it before. We'll say it again.
For a rebuilt dick, good looking dick.
Done by a bunch of English guys. It was a good looking crank.
I mean,
you don't want to abuse that kind of crank. God gives you that crank. Man gave you that crank. A second crank was probably better than his first one. He didn't like his first one enough. He let it fall off. So you're saying that Frankenstein, and you know what? I buy it too. Because every time he was on TV back in 2020,
he was just playing with it,
slapping it. He was doing this weird fucking nonsense. He obviously doesn't want a working unit. He just wants the story. So he gave it to Rainbow Butt Monkey to attach to his dildo suit to go scare children into literacy. And that's where I end, I think.
I think we should just end the episode right there. Because I think we should end our show.
The show? Yeah. You're welcome, everybody. And if you're listening to that and you said, yes, you should, why'd you turn it on?
Actually, I think what we need to do is turn this show into a search for Frankenstein. All right. Here's my pitch. Networks, whether it be podcasting networks or television networks, Netflix, Discovery Plus, whoever's listening. The fishing channel, just pay us to go track down Frankenstein. Now, sure, most of the episodes are us getting distracted, going into pubs throughout the UK, getting too drunk to remember how to drive, much less where our hotel or B&B will be. But I guarantee you we will eventually find this guy. And it'll be good television. So somebody just pay us to go on the hunt for Frankenstein.
That's not bad. That is not a bad pitch. And now I want to do it. Now I also more want to just be allowed to drive in the UK again. That's fun to me. Like, because you said, are you okay to drive? Yes. Excellent. Are you okay to drive if it's on the wrong side of the car? It's a manual transmission. You have to shift with the other hand. You're half in the bag. You don't know what a roundabout is, and half the signs don't mean anything to you. Yes, I'm fine. Very good.
Well, let's see how this works. That's just most of the show is just us getting stuck in a roundabout.
Oh my God. When you're jet lagged and the first thing you hear from your GPS and an Irish accent is on the first route. I can't do the accent. On the first roundabout, on the next roundabout, take the third right. Like, what the fuck does that mean?
Somebody's gonna have to help me count. Somebody is going to have to help me count.
You have to shift with your what now? Where's the first?
I don't. Is it all backwards too? Is everything backwards? Is it just, am I supposed to drive in reverse? What is wrong with you people? So
that's the hunt for Frankenstein. On the way there, we'll have to make a couple of pit stops. We'll have to go to Hoboville. We're going to have to visit the lovely people of Columbus, Ohio. We have to go track down Poland because I hope they're still loving us. Yeah. And as soon as we're done there, I think that Poland and England, I mean, they share a border, right?
Yeah, yes. Also, did you see we're killing it in Denmark right now?
Oh, Denmark, that does share a border with the UK.
Yeah, we are killing it with Denmark. So, hey, thanks, Denmark.
When you say killing it in Denmark, you mean like 8 guys?
So I think there's 12.
Nice. Well, hey, a dozen Danes. There's nothing wrong with. Hey, that'd be another one. There's a fucking dozen Danes over there. What would that be? It'd just be like 12 really well-dressed, polite gentlemen, I assume.
Look at this dozen Danes. They seem fine. Yeah, I'm not saying otherwise.
What are they doing? They're offering their help to sweep up. They just seem like nice.
They're following one of the tenets of the hobos.
Yeah, absolutely. The Danes and the hobos making life a better place.
The Danes and the hobos. It sounds like a Danielle Steele novel.
Which one of them's getting railed?
Yes.
Excellent.
We're all equal opportunity. So this
what
was
other terrifying characters are scaring children into life lessons.
Actually, that was just a stopover, buddy.
Oh, it goes downhill or uphill from there?
We're gonna go downhill.
Sure, depending on your flavor.
I know that you despise social media, so you're
Very
not
much so.
on it.
No.
Um,
I do every once in a while ruin LinkedIn.
that just me being on it has ruined LinkedIn. LinkedIn ruined LinkedIn. Speaking of which, LinkedIn, if you want us to sponsor us, we'll take
This
it.
episode brought to you by Squarespace and LinkedIn.
by adamandeve.com. This episode brought to you by adamandeve.com. Stick a LinkedIn up in your Squarespace with adamandeve.com.
Adam and Eve, you want a free dildo? We've got a lot.
Oh boy, you want a big piece of rubber dick that you can attach to a rainbow monkey costume? adamandeve.com.
No, actually, go to the library for that.
We've got plenty. Talk to Carl.
Mm.
Go to the Judy Bloom section. It'll be
What
the
do we got,
one
buddy?
sniffing beans.
One
There it is. All of the full circles.
Excellent. None of it makes sense.
No. Hey, so but you may have seen it, because I know sometimes you look at the news. Sometimes things can't help but get stuck in your fucking eye holes.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the controversy about bathing in Hollywood?
What? No, hold on. No, hold on.
No, that was the best
No.
response.
Hold on. Hold the fuck on. Let's rewind a second here.
Yeah.
You said, okay, so yes, correct. I don't do a social media at all.
Yeah.
2, you said, but you do read the news,
Yep.
which is true.
Yeah.
And then after that, you said the controversy of bathing in Hollywood.
Sure.
And you thought that me being up to date on the news would somehow bring me up to
No, I
Angelina
never
Jolie's
thought that, and nor did I
badge
say
waxing or
it, but
something, whatever?
it was the best way I could transition into this topic is by giving.
Okay, no. Okay, so what? I don't even give a fuck. What? It's like Kanye West won't scrub his balls unless there's gold flecks in the water, and he's doing it in front of I don't know, a statue of his mom.
I'm gonna need you.
close?
Hey, I'm gonna need you to be a little bit less of a grumpy little piss bear about it,
Okay.
and get ready to make jokes, because
Okay.
because here's the thing. I think
Fair.
this is a ridiculous fucking thing.
Mhm.
And I knew it was ridiculous, and it made me giggle by how ridiculous it was. And I was like, well, we've got to talk about it because this is such a dumb fucking thing.
Okay, let me rewire my brain real quick.
Okay.
So back to funny, away from anger. I'm gonna have to live somewhere in the middle. So
Yeah, no, get in the middle of it. Yeah, half
So,
angry, half.
I'm
half
guessing
fun.
Hollywood. So there's celebrities are anti-bathing because of the drought. Maybe
No, just
that would actually be a thing.
Oh, no, it's not even that. Because I was like, oh yeah, if they're like, hey, we don't need to bathe every day because there's not a lot of water and we have to do this and there's wildfires, and I'd be like, all right, you know what?
That would actually make sense. Yeah.
Now here's the thing.
Do I need fucking Sarah Silverman to tell me that? No, but
no,
okay.
but I was giggling about it because my thought was, well, Zig and I are more Hollywood than we thought. Because
I have to shower twice a day, man, anymore.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I mean, once in the morning. Then if I go out on the bike when it's 90 degrees outside, you don't want to go to sleep smelling like that, man. I like.
You're true.
You take a shower, then you hose off. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. When you're right. I don't even like I didn't even think about that. Someday,
if I'm sweaty and fucking, if I went on the bike for a while, yeah.
Yeah, because if it's for me, if it's a lazy day,
no, if I'm not doing shit and I'm just sitting inside in the air conditioning,
yeah.
I'll give it the old litmus and give it a dealable.
Yeah, if like this morning, I went out for a run, and came back, and I was like, well, somebody needs to burn these clothes. And I'm gonna have to just go bathe in the backyard, or else I'll ruin an entire bathroom.
Okay, can I guess one more thing before you actually tell me what?
Absolutely.
Okay, so it's a Hollywood's. You said bathing controversy.
We'll call it that. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm guessing it's help. I'm gonna go down this road. I'm guessing it's their more or less. They don't. Is it roughly they don't bathe often enough?
Yes.
Or they're like, okay.
Yes.
And it's not because of a drought or
Yes.
wildfires and they need water.
Correct.
That's not the reason.
Correct.
Is it because somebody said it causes autism? That's a decent guess.
It is a decent guess. It's a very decent guess. Yeah, Jenny McCarthy said that bathing causes autism.
I'm not even close, am I?
And you should get closer to her stanky pussy.
Yes, I should.
Yeah. All right. Hey, we'll be right back from right after this word from our sponsor.
Right after this word from her pussy. Unfortunately, your chair moves. Seamless.
Yeah, thank you
Utterly
once
seamless.
again to adamandeve.com, where you can stick a LinkedIn in your Squarespace.
I'm going to do one more guess.
Okay.
So, Hollywood, so I feel like I'm playing 20 questions. Celebrities, specifically in Hollywood, are not bathing. It's not because of autism. It's not because of like an actual water shortage.
Right.
So, my last guess is it's political. It's some manner of protest about maybe something like the Taliban in Afghanistan and what Biden is doing or not doing or whatever they want to happen there or something of that ilk. Is it like a protest kind of thing?
No. I'm just going to tell you right now because
Not even close.
No, not even close.
Damn
Some
it,
people are just fucking dirty. For instance,
Wait, am I making way too big of a thing out of this?
Yeah, you
It's
really
just some
are.
people with a lot of money just refuse to fucking wash their pussy.
yeah, yeah.
My
First and
balls smell,
foremost-
and I have billions of dollars. Who is that? Oh, that's
Hold on, let's
70s
start
show
with this.
couple.
12
Okay.
celebrities with questionable bathing habits and 12 celebrities with exemplary bathing habits.
Okay, I'm not going to be a grumpy piss bear about this, but do you honestly?
Okay, well, let's go back to this one. You're just
How
you
am
just
I
keep
supposed to give a fuck about if these people are washing their balls or not? I'm sorry. I'm trying. I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah?
Yeah, I thought you froze again. Okay, sorry.
No,
Yep,
I did,
Okay.
but in real fucking life.
Okay, let's go.
This isn't a serious topic. This is a fucking funny topic
I know, but
because
these
some
things upset me.
bullshit came up about these fucking actors who said that they don't fucking wash themselves. Now get in some fucking comedy mode and make some goddamn jokes.
I understand.
Okay,
By
all right,
mocking
so
my energy,
you're
I
now
understand where
on
you're
each
coming
other's
from.
page.
Understood.
So
Fuck me.
these fucking idiots right here, Ashton Kutcher and Mila fucking Gagoopaboop, said that they didn't bathe very often, and people started freaking the fuck out. And then people started talking about it, and it became a thing. But then people went on to talk about other people
You won't
about
set me
who
off.
does not. No. Who the fuck cares? Let's just keep going. Jake Gyllenhaal is a dirty prick.
Jake Gyllenhaal doesn't wash his balls.
Jake Gyllenhaal doesn't wash his balls. This
During
one, though,
the-
this is a
Hold
better.
on.
This
During
this
during
BuzzFeed
the-
article is a better article about it.
During the filming of Spider-Man, poor Tom Holland from England, who dabs his nuts with eau de toilette constantly, said Jake Gyllenhaal smelled like the ass end of the back end of the wrong end of the zoo.
Well, here's what it was. I saw it on Twitter in passing. Okay, so I had seen this. I was looking at Twitter. I'm like, who the fuck cares? And then it popped up again, and I was like, seriously, who cares?
Is this like
who
all over everything? Like this is like a thing right now?
It was like a thing for a little bit. Celebrity bathing debate is providing some interesting insights into A-listers' personal hygiene preferences. Super famous folks appear to take a lax approach to showering. Jake Gyllenhaal, while others like to suds it up several times a day. In the last few weeks, several celebrity interviews have oddly led to actors sharing curious details about their personal showering habits or lack thereof. So I was like, so essentially,
He looks so happy in his dirty balls sitting next to what appears to be a bag of bagels.
Yes,
like a garbage sack of bagels.
Jake Gyllenhaal, a garbage sack of bagels, and his dirty fucking sack.
And his dirty nuts. And his shirt just says locks, which is what I'm guessing his ass smells like.
I guarantee that his nuts
fish.
smell like an everything bagel.
Like a breakfast fish.
So when I saw it, I was like, this is so ridiculous that we're even talking about this, because
That
sometimes,
was kind of my point.
yeah, exactly. But I was
Yeah.
still, I had to,
Yeah, no, I got you.
Yeah. Let's see, something of, he takes care of his breath, but also that there's a whole world of not bathing that is also really helpful for skin maintenance. And we naturally clean. So apparently we naturally clean ourselves. Jake Gyllenhaal is just licking himself clean like a cat.
Oh, wait, hold on. Good minute. Bad breath. So I take care of my breath. Okay. So every once in a bit, he'll throw a Tic Tac in his mouth, but he thinks that if he goes out and doesn't work out, his natural oils also smell like a Tic Tac. The Tic Tac is not going to cover up the stink of your fucking. I mean, it's just, again, nuts. Like, what else smells on a person except for their everything if they don't wash?
Yeah, it's their crevices. What was it Carlin always said? You wash your
Armpits, asshole, crotch, and teeth.
The not in that order.
Yeah. The 4 key areas. He used to say you don't need a shower every day, which I do agree with. You just have to wash the 4 key areas: armpits, asshole, crotch, and teeth. And you can save yourself a lot of time if you just use the same brush.
So apparently, and we all knew, look at him. Look at this stinky bastard.
Brad Pitt doesn't need to wash.
No,
he could smell, again, I'm gonna quote George Carlin. He could smell like an anchovy's cunt, and everybody would still love him.
This quote, though: I've got 6 kids. All you've got to do is just take the wipes, a couple quick wipes under the pits. Man, I'm getting peed on all day. I don't have time to take a shower. Now, I think those 2 statements were mutually exclusive. I've got kids. Also, I'm getting peed on all day. So we've learned
you gotta have a side hustle, even if you are,
yeah,
just a multi-bazillionaire.
I wonder how much it does cost to pee on Brad Pitt.
You get, I guess it's who's asking. How much does it cost for you and I? It's going to be a hell of a lot more.
Right.
What would it cost Gal Gadot? You know what I mean? Like, it's going to be a whole. It's different pricing structure.
Look,
it's like when you go to like a acupuncturist. It's like we price depending on how much money you pay.
Here's the thing. It seems like it's worth the money to have him look up at me and go, "Nice dick, bro," and I think that would be while I'm peeing on him.
Do you see? In this fantasy that you just decided that you need,
yes.
Do you need to be urinating on him and get the nice dick, bro? Can he just say that over a handshake and you have it out of your fly? Would that be the same?
No, I don't think it's the same thing.
You
I don't
sure?
think it's if I'm paying to piss on Brad Pitt, I'm gonna piss on Brad Pitt.
Well, you're paying to piss on Brad Pitt, and there's going to be an upcharge for him to give you a compliment on your crank.
Yeah. Yeah, well, and it's worth it.
Oh, not Kristen Bell.
I know, dude. This one was
Kristen Bell doesn't bathe. She's wet in this photo.
Yeah, well, it's probably just that's just grease.
Oh, it's just grease and sweat.
Yeah, it's just grease.
She's just covered in Dax Shepardness.
Oh, god damn it. Yeah. Their philosophy, her and Dax, is to wait for the stink.
Okay, well, I mean, there are 2 different philosophies in life, and I follow both depending on the situation. One is, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. I get that sometimes, but don't fix a problem that isn't there. You know what I mean? Like, I don't believe that you should pull your wisdom teeth before there's an issue.
Right.
But you got to pick and choose your battles. If you wait till your kids are already stinky, then you just you took the stinky kids to school.
Yeah.
They came home, they were the stinky kids there. I don't care if you're Kristen Bell's kid, you're the piss kid.
I just assume that Kristen Bell always smells like cinnamon.
I wish I had a joke. That's actually probably spot on. It's applied by a team of people, some matter of like cartoonish powder puffs.
Yeah.
But yeah, most likely.
And I also, can we just point out how much I hate so this is, as you can see, Mila Kunis.
Mm-hmm.
Who helped to start all this bullshit.
Oh, was she patient 0 of not
her and Ashton Kutcher, because they're
both.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. what I hate is when they're like when they post pictures of themselves with no makeup, eating. Look, I'm eating bread, but you're still weighing 98 pounds. Go fuck yourself. You're not a normal person.
You did that just for the picture, and you put it on this fucking horribleness that is social media. Look, I'm just like you. That's why I have 80 bazillion followers, and you're all looking at me eating this fucking bagel in a t-shirt.
Yeah.
And is that her husband? God, he looks like shit.
I will say that I don't even know if that's Ashton Kutcher.
I don't think it is.
I think that's some dude that played a bit part in Silicon Valley.
Oh, that's Ashton Kutcher's. That's the stunt double for when he can't bang Mila when she smells like horribleness. He tags this guy. He's like, "I'll fuck a stinky kunis." Okay, then you're in.
I'll fuck a stinky kunis.
You're in. I gotta go make.
That's a T-shirt right there. That's a T-shirt.
I gotta go make another prank show that was popular 25 years ago. Who the fuck is this?
That's Robert Pattinson.
Hold on. No, I do know him. Why do I know him?
Twilight. He's also the new Batman.
There we go.
Yeah.
He's been in other stuff though. Like he's decent, right?
He's a decent actor. Oh, he was in no, not Inception, but the other one that just came out.
Conception. He was also tagged in to bang a stinky kunis.
to bang
Conception.
To bang a stinky kunis.
Inseminate my wife.
In the style of Ernest Hemingway. But that makes that seriously makes.
Wait, hold on. He is probably going. Wait, what does it say? 6 weeks without washing his hair. I don't know. I don't really see the point in washing your hair. I don't know. Check for flies. If it crawls,
chicken wings.
That fucker.
Chicken bones. I like in my beard. So I have to wash it every once in a while. Really scrub it because I wash it every day. But you got to really get in there and scrub it out some days with some liniments and oils, just to make sure that there are no in my case chicken bones or leftover pizza crust.
Yeah, if you're I have hair on my head and a very tame beard. Larry has no hair on his head, but a very groovy beard. I wish I could grow a Larry beard. I just cannot. I don't have the patience or the genes for it, to be honest. This is what I got. This is what I'm going with. But if you're tussling your hair and shit falls out or flies out of, then it's time to put in some fucking Prel. You know what I mean? Like it's time.
Yeah. Just some Head and Shoulders. Taylor Swift
if you go to Supercuts and the guy getting $14 an hour goes ew, then you're in the wrong.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Taylor Swift says something.
Fuck Taylor Swift. Zac Efron, very active, does not bathe.
Is it to the point where people love you so much and you have so much money, you just like
you want to see
on my nuts?
And no one will care. I'm handsome and I am rich and I can just be as gross as I want.
Like literally, if you go, I'm a normal human being. These people are not superheroes, they're human beings. If you go for a few days, like a film literally will develop in areas.
There is a fermentation that happens.
Yeah.
And like, how can you live it? Because even me, who looks like this and lives the way I do, after my run today, I was like, I am gross and I need to slough off. I need something. This one disappointed me though, Zach.
There are things in my shower with different level of scrubbing abilities, from wire brush all the way down to washcloth. And there's different stages of it. It's much like when you're shopping for sandpaper, you know what I mean? There's different levels.
Yeah, different grits.
Oh, not Charlize.
Yeah, Charlize Theron. She'd be fun. Now that's the thing.
You know what?
She's not. This one's stupid. This one's dumb because she said that she would be fine going a week without showering. This one does not surprise me at all.
Oh no, I could have. Yeah, I could have told you that right now.
I mean, look at his jeans right here. His jeans look like there's some manner of mess.
He's covered in filth.
Yeah.
That's Johnny Depp, by the way, for those kids at home.
He does not follow the hobo tenet of try to stay clean.
Although, if we're going to do a callback from last week, he does appear to be wearing a hat. He's facing north and his hat is facing west. Like he's wearing his hat the exact wrong way. How do you fuck up hats? Like
Doctor Hello Kitty.
Johnny, quit beating women, do another cologne commercial, and put on a lot more fucking jewelry.
And so many scarves, more scarves.
Oh, Shia LaBeouf doesn't bathe. Sure.
No,
fine.
Shia LaBeouf hasn't bathed.
He also
since holes.
No, and he also skips his meds. Like this, like that's his whole regimen. All right, what's my to-do list? Don't bathe, cool. Don't do my meds, cool. Don't piss on the carpet. Oh, I fucked that one up.
Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad, like Meatloaf said.
Hey, Julia Roberts.
Julia Roberts is still alive.
That's all I got for her.
Now this one, she likes to save water. She doesn't shower often because she likes to save water. That's the one that you and I were both like, all right, ping, there, we'll give it.
She's thinking globally, but stinking locally.
Yeah. The
I've been waiting
celebrities,
for that for like 2 minutes.
that was so good. Some celebrities who pride themselves on their frequent bathing habits.
Okay, give me a second, because I don't want to be a grumpy piss bear. So I'm gonna have to I gotta still make jokes, but now I have to praise people for doing what you teach toddlers to do.
Now, some of the yes, and some of these, like this very first one, surprised the piss out of me because this guy always looks like he stinks just a little bit.
Ooh, can I guess?
Yes.
Who looks like this? Jeffrey Ross.
Didn't
Come
make the
on,
list.
that's a good guess. No,
It is a good guess. But you know what? I bet Jeff Ross always smells great.
he should put in the extra effort. Otherwise, I think he would smell like a hamburger that came out of a paper bag.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely. But yeah, this first one, Jason Momoa.
Okay, we got a picture of him holding a tomahawk and looking at you like he's going to use it. Certainly.
And now
He's looking at the tomahawk.
Just
like
discovered that. How'd this get in my hand?
Look at me, I'm Jason Momoa. I'm fucking God. And now he's selling the tomahawk. Okay, let's quit going down the Jason Momoa tomahawk. Fucking.
Seriously, I always
So
looked at
we're
Momoa
proud
and I
of
was like,
Jason because he scrubs himself. Good for you, buddy.
yeah. Yeah, I always looked at him. I was like, he just always looks like he smells just a little. And then it's like, what? This is just how a man's supposed to smell. Is it?
Like sandalwood, and I just fucked your wife. That's what he smells like.
God damn it! I knew it. As soon as we get done with this podcast, I got to go upstairs and have a conversation.
Jason Momoa just comes up to you, puts his 2 fingers under your nose, like, you smell that? Smell your last name?
Yeah.
Yeah. Put down the tomahawk. I don't need it to kill you. I'm aware.
I'm aware. You're very.
It's not just glamour muscle on you, pal. I know.
Yeah. You jump up walls.
I got my ass kicked by Aquaman. Fucking Christ.
Dwayne Johnson, which apparently we do not get a picture of.
Everybody knows what The Rock looks like. He looks like a rock. He looks like a half Samoan, half black rock.
Yeah.
He's just made of granite. So he does bathe.
Three times a day that man bathes.
See, I would feel like he would have to, because like all he does is act, eat sushi, and lift heavy things.
Yeah.
Like you need to put a lot of water and soap on that.
Oh yeah. Like in the morning, cold shower, then he goes to his workout, and then a warm shower after his workout. Then he works all day, and then he takes a nice hot shower to relax at the end of the day. I respect all of that.
That's fine. I don't feel like I need to know
I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there.
Here's the thing. You raised 3 children. Did you ever not have time to bathe? Like for weeks?
No. And for some of that, I was a single dad. No, you always have time to bathe. Eventually, those little fuckers pass out. They will fall asleep.
It's the only room in the house that has a lock on it that you're like able to lock and not look like a lunatic. I'm going to be in here for a day. You just have some macaroni and cheese. I do not know who that is. Yes, I do. No,
that's Chris Evans.
Oh, okay. That's fucking Kevin.
That's Chris Evans with his dog, who also, I'm assuming his dog, but apparently Chris Evans is, he went on Twitter to say, I just want to say, I bathe regularly and at least twice a day if I need to, because he was like, not all celebrities are just big balls of stank. I like Chris Evans.
I
And
do. He's Captain America. I mean,
and also, of course,
he-
he bathes regularly.
but he just like wait. So this is actually like a thing, right? So like he just had to jump on said bandwagon with, I'm no longer Captain America, but when I'm at home, I scrub my dick.
Yeah,
Basically, okay.
I'll be honest with you. I'd scrub his dick too.
Hey, it's all the Avengers.
Yeah, Anthony Mackie
Anthony
keeps
Mackie
himself
bathes.
clean,
Well, he smokes cigars.
and
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan, who
And Michael B. Jordan. It's everybody.
Yeah.
It's everybody who's being paid by Marvel.
John Cena bathes
Also paid
regularly.
by DC. Good for him.
I don't know who that person is, and it
hold
doesn't
on,
matter.
let's go back so that we can tell everybody how old we are. This is Barbie. Oh shit, Ferreira.
I have no idea.
Barbie Ferreira. I do not
Sure.
know who that person is, but apparently she is a person who bathes. She takes 2 baths a day. She's a bather. She prefers baths.
You know what? I wish I could.
She
I
likes.
need it. I wish I had a tub I could bathe in.
I do, and I don't take enough advantage of it. Every once in a while, I do. I'm not opposed. I'm a 43-year-old man who enjoys a good bath bomb. One of those big things that looks like a tennis ball. You put it in there and it foams up.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Delightful. I will sit in that bitch and just drink whiskey for hours and just enjoy myself.
See, that sounds nice.
And then I put water in it.
Huh.
Yeah. Are we done? Are we done going down the hole of everybody who stinks and doesn't?
Yeah, I thought it would be fun.
No, it's fine. But you knew I would immediately go on a rant of I don't give a I care definitely. I care a lot more about the lunatics outside that I have to deal with bathing than I care about my entertainers. They're on the TV pictures. They're not real people. They're just like they're there to dance for us. That is what they do.
That's what we are.
I'm a real person too. My house cost $45 million. That's good for you. That's
Yeah. Well, we're still entertainers. We're just in the poverty section of entertainment.
yeah, exactly. But you just go down the celebrity like list. It's like prick, prick, don't care. You can die, prick, prick. Hey, it's Tom Hanks. Prick, 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 prick.
Oh, John Cena seems cool. Prick, prick, prick.
Prick,
Chris
prick.
Evans, high five. All right, prick, prick, prick.
I
Smelly
guarantee.
prick. I think that's what it
guarantee
is.
it's
I
going
just wanted to point out who's the smelly pricks and who's the regular pricks.
And it's like John Cena, Dwayne Johnson. He used to be The Rock. He's going to be president. I guarantee you, he will. If he runs, he'll win. He will.
Would you vote for him?
Depends on who he's running against.
What if he's okay? If he was running against the Iron Sheik.
Wait, are we talking about an election or if they're just running against each other? Because
Well, my money's on.
Wait, you can't vote for the Iron Sheik. He wasn't born in America.
Right, I realized that.
Yeah,
I realized that.
it's not just a fancy character. He is a real lunatic.
Yes, he is, and I love him. He's the reason
I
you
love
should be
him
on
too.
Twitter. He is the reason you should be on Twitter because he is just every day is just, hey, if I haven't told you lately, go fuck yourself.
I just now started subscribing to people on YouTube. Like that's how far behind I am. I just subscribed to our channel 2 weeks ago.
Why?
I'm kidding. I haven't.
Yeah,
But-
good. Because
I'm like, oh, I like it.
Did you like though? Did you like that I did add this new element of screen sharing?
Yeah, I do have a question though. I think that we're gonna have to ask the producer because we were basically, while we're going through this, advertising for other companies because ads are just up on everything online. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure if we could get sued or we can get because there's all these ads that pop up. So are we allowed to show that?
I don't know.
The pop-up, I don't know. It's like there was a credit card company ad up for I'm like, fuck it.
And I don't really. What's the word I'm
Fucking
looking
care?
for?
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking care. I don't
Yeah, no,
care.
me either.
Yeah.
We'll find out the hard way, like when we were trying to play old shitty Christian rock and we got dinged for it.
Yeah, trust me. Those any play of that music, those bands are going to be grateful for.
I was looking for when we were talking about the Dick Monkey. I was looking for the Reading Rainbow theme because I thought that'd be funny. I'm like, shit, I don't think I can play it. It's PBS. Can I play it? I don't know. I'm like, I don't want to piss off LeVar. I like him. I really wanted him to be a host.
Yeah, I wanted him to host Jeopardy.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm more interested in that.
Right.
But there was like, by the way, this last 6 months has been an also ran. We're just going to give it to the boss. Also, Mayim Bialik, we're just going to invent a job for her because she's kind of cool. It's like,
Yeah.
all right. I mean, I like Mayim. I got no problem with it. It just seems like a weird move.
It is a weird move. Just give it to LeVar Burton.
Yeah.
And everyone is fucking happy.
I mean, I'm not the first person to think this, but I'm 43. So when I was a kid, I was watching Reading Rainbow, right? Then when I was a younger adult, The Next Generation came out, and I watched him be Geordie LaForge, the engineer on a fucking starship. Now I'm 43. I enjoy trivia. I want LeVar Burton to entertain me my entire life cycle. I love that dude.
Yeah.
Come on, give me LeVar Burton in Jeopardy. It's like he's following me on purpose.
Right? It's like he's been there for me my entire life to support me and love me, even when no one else was.
Exactly. When there was only one pair of feet in the sand, that's when LeVar Burton was carrying him.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, I feel it's the same. All right, buddy. What did we learn today? What did we learn? You and I. What did we learn?
What did we learn collectively today?
Yeah, the me and you.
Number one, we learned that you do need to rope me in before I go down a rabbit hole of anger, and I'm glad you did.
Okay.
Because I would have. I was holding back my anger in the same way you hold in a fart in an elevator, but I think, unlike the elevator, I was able to pull it off.
You were, and I appreciate that. I appreciate
for
that.
a while. Number two, we learned. And just saying that I gotta open the valve a little bit.
Yeah, get it open. Get it open. Now's the time.
Quit going on social media and nobody gives a fuck about celebrities. Read a book, plant a tree, for the love of Christ, get drunk and hit somebody, but stop giving a fuck about Mila Kunis's bathing schedule. All right, so moving on. We learned that
please go onto social media, because that's where we advertise our show, and we would really like you to come and listen to it, and so that we don't have to do real jobs.
The dichotomy is what brings people back. We learned that teaching kids to read in England is a different process than here.
I probably would have learned to read earlier had I known that there was a dick monkey at the library.
What's weird is that you hear dick monkey at the library and I can't get LeVar Burton out of my head.
Look at this dick monkey at the library.
Who is that? It's just LeVar. What is he doing? It's a picture book. He's doing it. I don't know, man. He seems really great. I would leave him alone. Let's see. We also learned that celebrities who are entertainers, but they are not important to life. Entertainers are important to life, excuse me, but they should not have the importance that they do. Being entertained is great, but they can get more attention by talking about soap and their use thereof.
You know who I bet bathes regularly?
Guy Fieri.
Little Guy Fieri.
I bet you he do. I bet you he do. I got mad FOMO of his kitchen when he was like doing shows from home. That man's got an indoor kitchen and outdoor kitchen, and both of those are bigger than any home I'll ever own.
Yeah.
Like, holy balls, man.
That outdoor kitchen. Oh, God. That outdoor kitchen.
His indoor kitchen, it's a banquet kitchen, for Christ's sake. You could get a team of 12 people in there cooking for an entire wedding party. Jeez,
yeah,
Lord.
It's beautiful. Mm-hmm. It's absolutely beautiful.
What do you think we learned that I didn't bring up?
We learned that you know what we learned? We learned that we should just avoid any subject about celebrities going forward on the show.
No, not true. Just unleash the Kraken. Allow my ire to unfold. I like talking about Mel Brooks. We can talk about celebrities.
That's different. That's different than it, you know what? And I think what we've learned is there's a difference between celebrities like Mel Brooks or Carl Reiner or even certain comedians or comedic actors and influencer celebrities. That was an appropriate response. And I was not trying to be, like ironic. I'm saying there's a difference between, because let's even face it, like Chris Evans, they stretched for that one. Chris Evans just seems like
you would have to stretch for Chris Evans. I mean, you want to be limber. I have a feeling that man has some like acrobatic shit he wants you to do.
And you know what? I'm down for it.
We always go back to getting fucked by male celebrities. We really have to delve into that at some point.
I don't know if we have to. I'm just saying I'd fuck Chris Evans.
Oh, well, I mean, if we're admitting stuff, then I would watch you fuck Chris Evans.
Right? Yeah. And I don't care if he pulled on my beard. It would be just fine.
There you go. Pull my hair. Which one? Ass or chin?
You pick. Dealer's choice.
Or both. You got two hands, bitch.
Are we going to switch off? No, I'd hate to disappoint you. You just get what you need. That's America's dick.
In this relationship, Chris Evans comes first and only.
And only. And I just I satisfactorily go to the bathroom and take care of my own. Here's a weird juxtaposition. Hey, guess what?
What?
I love you.
I love you back on your back.
I leave love on your back.
There it is.
I don't know.
Lidless pickle jar.
Hey, guess what next week is?
Next week, we're coming at you live from my place together, where the show is going to be, I'm going to guess, messy.
It's going to be great.
Yeah.
So tune into that because, good luck. All right, smooches.
The best part's about hanging out with these guys. God damn it, son of a bitch, motherfuck.